Hi guys, Catherine Dan here from Escape to Explore.
So today's video is a little bit different than usual. Today we're gonna share our top 8 sites from Colombia.
Exactly, yeah, we were there for 2 months. As you know, we quit our jobs to travel, and Colombia was our first stop. So yeah, we've been to many places in Colombia, and now we've kind of got together and got up this list. We decided to pick
Yeah.
7 places each. We did it separately and kind of put them together.
And it didn't work out because we had the same places actually.
We had pretty much the same places apart from a couple.
Yes, which we're gonna share.
So that's why we've come up with 8. That's why there's the top 8 of the places that we were on our list.
So let's just let's stop messing around. Let's start our list. So let's start from the bottom.
Shall
Just to
we?
make- yeah,
Yeah, that
Just
sounds like a
start-
good idea.
yeah.
So number 8 on our list is
Salento.
Salento.
So Salento was on Dan's list. It wasn't on mine just because I mean, don't get me wrong, I loved the Colombia Valley. Yeah, it was incredible. For me, it was on the top there with Lost City and Machu Picchu. Incredible views. Really, you must go to Salento just to see this. Why I didn't put it on my list? Just because I found out that the whole town is made for tourism. They've done everything for tourism. So that really disappoints me a little bit because for our traveling, we wanted to see the real life of people.
Yeah, I really like Salento. The town, it is beautiful, even though, as you say, it's been made for tourists. It still looks great. It's still really nice little town. And the thing is, you have got the coffee farms there.
Yeah, that's cool.
So there is things to do there, and obviously the main attraction there is the Cocora Valley, which is a 20-minute woolly jeep ride away, and it's incredible. It really is nice. So just for the Cocora Valley itself, Salento's made the list. Yeah, all in all, we had a great time there. We stayed in an amazing eco lodge for one night, which I highly recommend if you go down to Salento. And the town is just buzzing with tourists and locals.
Yeah.
It's got loads of restaurants. It's famous for its trout and the coffee farms in the Cocora Valley.
So there's a lot to do there. We spent quite a few days there.
Yeah, we did spend quite a few days there.
There's
So
a lot to do there.
that's why I put it on my list, and it's coming at number 8.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving on.
Number 7.
Number 7, and that is San Agustin. So we loved it. I think we were there for New Year's, which makes it a bit kind of more special for us.
I think so. If you watch San Agustin video vlog, you will see the everyone covered in flour and throwing on each other.
Yeah,
How exciting!
yeah.
Older people, younger women, men, children.
Just everyone's getting together, getting involved, just having a great time, just throwing flour, water, soap and stuff
fun.
on each other, and it's great fun.
So
Just
that
we
made
weren't
it-
prepared for it as well,
No,
which
we didn't expect
which
it.
made it all that more incredible.
But also San Agustin had the special
Archaeological sites, yeah. So the statues that you see that around San Agustin, that's full of them. There's a few different sites which you can go to. They're about 2,000 years old, these statues, and they're in such good condition, and it's just amazing to see them, to go see all these things around San Agustin.
So interesting.
Yeah, it is so interesting, and that's what we like. And so we did a day tour. We went to see a few different sites, and then the next day we went to the main site because there's one close to town. So we saw a lot there, and there's waterfalls. There's a couple of really nice waterfalls there as well, which you can go to. That's why San Agustin makes number 7 on our list.
Yeah.
So moving on, number 6 on our list.
Ooh.
San Andreas. Yeah, the beautiful Caribbean island of San Andreas.
It was lovely.
Yeah, it's closer to Panama, I think, in terms of location, but it's actually a Colombian island in the middle of the Caribbean, and the flights are so cheap.
Yes,
Honestly,
I think
so cheap.
2 of us return £75 for Christmas.
Yeah, for around Christmas time, one of the busiest time, and it's so cheap, so it's probably cheaper.
And San Andreas is more like for Colombian people to go on holiday.
Yeah, that's where the Colombians go.
Yeah.
This Caribbean island is just brilliant. Some of the beaches are incredible. The longer we stayed there, the more we liked it.
Yes, they had a really bad hurricane. COVID hit them really badly. so you could tell the places were affected, but it still didn't spoil our stay.
Exactly.
Again, longer we stay there, more we loved it.
So if you go there, you have to go to San Luis Beach,
Yes.
and you have to go to the aquarium.
Yes.
The aquarium,
Yeah.
which is just a very short boat ride away, and it's just paradise, honestly.
Yeah, because the main beach, it's okay, but yeah, the San Luis Beach and
San
the
Luis
aquarium,
Beach,
oh,
quieter
incredible,
and
yeah.
such a nice
But
beach.
it's like anywhere, any island you go to. If you go to a public beach, it's never as nice as the more private. Yeah.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
definitely recommend going there. When you look at our videos of Aquario and San Luis,
Yeah.
we went during the busiest time. So really,
Hello. Hola. Disculpa.
the school fair.
No hablo español.
Hey.
No.
Hey. You okay?
Mommy? Mama? You looking for your mommy?
Oh, little girl's lost her mummy. That was unexpected, to say the least. Right, we're going to pause the video while we go help this girl. So, welcome back.
Yes.
We got interrupted by a little girl who lost her mum, so we've just been out trying to help her find her
I
mum.
love how she just like tried to.
She just walked in the room,
walked in
just,
the room.
like
Yeah.
casually.
Yeah.
So we had a break, we had a drink and something to eat. So back to what I was saying about San Andreas. The videos you'll see of Aquario, it's so busy. But this was Christmas Day on a Saturday.
Yes.
It's going to be like maybe the busiest day of the year, which we went there. And someone who we met there said he's been a couple of times before, and it's never that busy at all. So definitely worth going.
It was
100%.
so easy as well. Just to jump on the boat, go. Don't have to book anything.
Yeah.
And get a boat back.
Yeah.
Simple.
So we had an incredible time.
That's
why it's
number 6.
Number 6.
Yeah.
So, moving on to number 5
Ooh.
of best places to see in Colombia.
Number 5
Is
is
Guatapé.
Oh, Guatapé. What a beautiful, colourful, magical place. Oh, like if you would go as a child, you would definitely think that you were in a fairy tale story.
I know, it's just the colours, all the different colours around is incredible, and all the buildings have these pictures on the bottom of the building, like coloured nicely. It's just such a fascinating place to walk around.
The downside, it was so busy, like you would expect. But the good side was we stayed there at night. We woke up in the morning to go to the rock, and it was empty. The whole town was
Yes.
so quiet,
hmm
so peaceful. Yeah, we had it all for ourselves.
So this is about 7:30, 8 in the morning, so it's not incredibly early, but still dead.
Yeah.
And we wanted to do that so we could go to El Peñol,
And
the rock
we
earlier.
had the best donuts
Oh
ever.
God, those donuts.
Oh,
These
kill for one euro.
Arequipe donuts are 1,000 pesos each, like 20 pence. They were warm, fresh, so tasty. Oh my god. Just
Mouthful.
go to Guatapé just for the donut, honestly.
Yeah, 2 hours on the bus from Medellin.
Yeah, so if you're in Medellin, it's a 2-hour bus ride. A lot of people do day trips, but we do recommend staying the night.
And then if you do go just from Medellin, bus stops over outside of the rock, and people just climb up. But we took a little tuk-tuk from the town to the rock, and you could see the rock from the town, which was amazing.
Yeah, so we went there about 8, half 8 in the morning, so it wasn't busy at all. And when we were coming down, about 10:30, 11, it was getting really
Yeah.
busy.
And the views from the top, again, magical. One of the
Incredible.
best views we ever seen.
Yes.
We stood there, we took pictures, videos, but we made sure we stood there for 5-10 minutes just trying to take it all in.
Yeah.
And because sometimes all those views, you look at them, but you're not taking it in.
Yeah.
But I can close my eyes and I can still see those lakes and those trees. It's just
It's
amazing.
incredible. So if you're in Medellin, you have to go to Guatapé, and that's not what there is to do. You can you can do water sports on the lake. You can take boat trips. You can go kayaking. There's quite a bit to do there. So staying a night, definitely do that, I'd say.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's number 5. Yeah.
So number 4 is
Cartagena. So this didn't make my top 7 when I put my list. This was high up on Cash's list, so that's why it's coming at number 4.
So I put on my list quite high because we only spent the 2 nights, one night before Isla Palma and one night after. And I think if we would have spent more time, we would have really enjoyed it. The city like Guatapé, not as good, much colourful, but it was really colourful.
Nice, yeah. I mean, the old town was really nice to walk around, so really beautiful. Same as Getsemani, really colourful, nice, music going on,
A lot of
people
street
having fun.
performance, street food.
Yeah, it's a little bit more expensive than everywhere else in Colombia, but you have the pluses. Like, it's a great place to get to all the islands. It's a great place if you're one of these backpackers who likes to drink and party a lot. It's a great place for that. You'll meet lots of other backpackers there.
But I think, I definitely think if you would have given them more time, we would love it.
Yeah, I think so, because
like
we
you
did
said,
spend
expensive.
We didn't spend as much time as we probably should have there. So, but you really loved the vibe of it, and it was a nice vibe. I can't lie, it was really good just to walk around.
And that's why I want to put it high on my list, because I didn't want to dismiss it just because we didn't spend enough time there.
Yeah. So every backpacker we met had Cartagena on their list of destinations, and I think you should too.
And everyone spends there longer. Unfortunately, our friends were a little bit pushed for time, and we wanted to spend more time
Exactly.
with them. So we
that's
decided to just
that's why I went
keep
with our
going.
friends.
Yes.
Exactly. So that is number 4.
And now getting close.
Getting
Top
close.
3.
If you are liking this video or finding it interesting, please hit the like button. We
And
really
subscribe.
appreciate it, and subscribe.
Of course.
Yeah,
yes.
of course. But yeah, those likes are fantastic for us.
So number 3 is.
Number 3 is Villa de Leyva.
Oh my god, what a magical, amazing place.
Love this place.
This was our first proper stop after Bogota, and we arrived there and in the evening, and straight away we just liked it.
We fell in love with the town straight away.
Yeah.
I mean, we were walking around at night all the time, but absolutely felt
Cameras
so safe.
out,
Cameras out.
phone.
I know you probably shouldn't do that in some places, but this place felt so safe.
Beautiful square.
Yeah, it's got the biggest plaza in all of Colombia, which is brilliant. Not very touristy, not many tourists at all. Not that busy, not that crowded, which is really good.
Yeah, actually, barely any tourists.
Yeah, and just walking around the cobbled streets of the colonial town, you could just do that and be happy.
We originally booked that 2 nights, but we wanted to do the terracotta house, but sadly it wasn't open on Tuesdays and Thursdays.
So, yeah, and we wanted to spend another night anyway, so that's why we booked another night. So, as well as being a beautiful, nice, friendly town, there's quite a bit to do there, tourist-wise. First we did the Mirador, the statue, which was an adventure.
So the people in the hostel, they were recommending a little walk to a Mirador viewing point. Jesus, oh my god, I think we needed what are they?
Like some sort of pickaxe thing to climb.
Yeah, because we were climbing.
Yeah,
literally.
exactly.
You must watch our video, the vlog from Villa de Leyva.
That's one of our favourites. Definitely one of our favourites.
I think so.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
that climb to the top was crazy. At the top there was a small time where we thought we wouldn't be able to get back down because the rain was coming, and going down the way we came up, we wouldn't have been able to do it if it was raining.
Yeah.
So that was an adventure. So you got that. You got obviously the Casa Terracotta.
And the best empanadas in whole Colombia.
Yeah, we've had empanadas most days when we're in Colombia. We love empanadas. But these empanadas in Villa de Leyva are something else. They are incredible. So good. There's nothing that compared to it after that.
We were ruined. It was
ruined our
our
empanada experience.
First week in Colombia, ruined us for the rest of.
Because at every empanada we were comparing to
Nothing
that Villa
was
de
as
Leyva.
good.
No, never
Nothing.
compared. Still good, but not as good. So as I was saying, you got Casa Terracotta, the main thing to do, which is brilliant. You should be able to go inside now. That's what they were saying when we were there. We could go obviously around the house, on top of the house, which is a great experience. And now you should be able to go inside. That's a great thing. You've got the Pozos Azules.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the lakes.
We saw them from.
We saw them from afar. We didn't go in.
Yeah.
And you've got a couple of fossil museums as well.
Oh yeah, they were really interesting. We went to one of them, which had English guide, and the entry wasn't expensive. Was really interesting. Yeah.
It's absolutely brilliant. So all around Villa de Leyva, it's just a great place to go.
Just like the city just like gave you a nice hug.
Yes.
After Bogota, when we landed in Bogota, we didn't really like it because we were a little bit scared, overwhelmed. So when we got out, we felt like the country
Relaxed
hugged
a
us.
bit. Yeah. So
Like
as I say,
relaxed.
Bogota, we were jet lagged. We stayed in a terrible hostel,
God awful.
and this is our first time in Colombia, and sometimes we were believing what people said about it,
Yes.
which is completely not true. So all that together made us have not the best experience in Bogota. But heading north, most people go straight to Santa Marta. Don't do that. Stop at Villa de Leyva on the way. You won't regret it.
Yeah, definitely.
You won't
So
regret
easy. No.
Yeah.
So easy to get that.
So
Anyway, moving
that's
on.
number 3.
Number
Number two of all our places in Colombia
Number 2 is
the Lost City.
Ooh, oh my god, Lost City. So Lost City itself, I wouldn't put it as high as number 2, but the whole experience, the hike, the people, and the Lost City. That's a whole
Just all of it
thing.
together was incredible. We start in Santa Marta, which itself is okay. It's alright. It's got some nice parts to it, which are nice restaurants, bars. But the main reason we went there is for the Lost City hike.
And didn't disappoint.
It didn't disappoint. So whichever tour company you go with,
Oh yeah.
you'll pay the same price across each of them. So we decided to go with the best rated on TripAdvisor, Expo Tour, way up there. The reviews are insane.
And they pay fairly wages to the staff. They also give a little bit to the indigenous people.
Yeah, exactly. So
Well,
that's
it's a
good
good
as well.
company.
And the thing that we liked about it as well, because they are the top, they're the main one, you're going to get a bigger group if you go with them.
Yeah.
So if you want a bigger group of hikers, probably Expo Tour is the one to go with. The other hiking groups, I'm sure they were absolutely brilliant. They just had smaller groups.
It was 11 of us,
11
but
of
I
us.
saw some groups of like 2 people.
2 people, yeah, some 4
I think
people.
A bit boring.
So we had a group of 11 of us, and they were incredible. We met
We
some
just clicked
really good friends.
Straight away in a car, going there, we all just clicked.
Exactly.
We all hiked the same speed.
Yes.
Amazing.
Yeah.
It's just
So
worked.
yeah, so we made friends for life. We're going to go visit them in Belgium and Germany. They're probably going to come visit us in the UK. It's fantastic. You can do a 4-day hike, a 5-day hike, or if there's a group of you, you can do a 6-day hike, and you pay the same amount no matter how many days you do. That's why we picked the 5-day hike. But as you go along, you can change it. If you're doing 5-day, you can change to 4-day. If you're doing 4-day, you can change to a 5-day.
So easy going.
Easy going. But we switched from a 5 to a 4-day because all our friends were going back on the 4th day, and we wanted to go with them, to be honest. And as for difficulty, some parts are hard, but you can go as slow as you want. There's a few people, slightly older people in our group, who got to the campsites a few hours after us, which was fine, because we were with the tour guide at the front. They had a tour guide with them at the back. Just go as slow as you want.
The translator she was with us, Maria, she did say our group is really fast anyway.
Yeah, we were fast, so we did go fast.
But the people at the back, no one was rushing them, they were chill.
Yeah,
It's fine.
exactly.
Yeah.
I think they
anyone
just
can do it, like
turn on music in the other room, which is,
So anyone can do it. My parents can do it, your parents can do it. If people struggle, they can get a mule to take them.
Exactly.
Or take their baggage. One of our ladies from our hike had baggage. The guide, I think he was covering her baggage,
Yeah, exactly. And you say you get 3 meals a day, you get nice beds. So the Lost City hike in general is beautiful, walking through the Sierra Nevada. You see the sights, which are insane.
Indigenous people.
The indigenous
the
people.
Little kiddies.
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so
We
sweet.
got a little. We got those bracelets from Shaman's daughter.
Yeah.
We got this
got this
bracelet from one of the indigenous people's wife.
Yeah, so you see them living their lives as like an indigenous village, which is so cool. One of the indigenous guys gave us a talk, which was incredible. So you do all that, and then you get to the Lost City, which is amazing, and it's quite a big site as well. So all in all, fantastic experience.
Yeah.
And I suggest doing the 4-day hike instead of the 5-day hike, as the first 3 days are the hardest 3 days, which everyone in your group will do regardless of how many days they're doing. And the 4th day, the easiest day, they split up into 2, so you've got 2 rather mundane days. So do the 4-day hike unless you're like really want to do the 5-day hike and your friends are doing it, then go for it.
Yeah.
But that's why it's number 2
Yeah.
on our list. Okay, so
Sorry
our number
guys,
1.
we needed to stop for a second. Like you see, it's a different angle. As there was a party going on outside and you would have not been able to hear. So,
camera was on the window and there's some live music.
Number
So
one.
number 1.
Finally we made it.
Yes.
Number 1.
The best place, in our opinion, to visit in Colombia is Isla Palma.
Oh, it was magical.
Incredible. So this is an island off Cartagena. It'll take a couple of hours from Cartagena by boat. You have to take 2 boats, or you can go down to Tolu and get a shorter boat and a cheaper boat to Isla Palma.
And why we loved it so much. So the island itself, the island itself has a hostel and a hotel. We stay in Mystica Hostel. In a 4-bedroom dorm. We had sand on the floor on the dorm. It's very interesting. But anyway. So there was hardly anyone on the island. We went with friends. Sometimes it felt like we're just the only people there.
Yeah.
The water was so warm. It was like a bath.
It was
the
so
warmest water
nice.
ever. Warmer than in San Andres.
Yeah, it was really warm. It was really nice. Honestly.
So clean.
So clean. So this hostel, getting there can be fairly expensive when you're there. The actual hostel is cheap.
You do have to buy the your food in a hostel restaurant because there's no shops or anything. We did sneak a bottle of rum on
Sneaked a bottle of rum. So there is a bar. There is a restaurant. Is about 30,000, 35,000 pesos for a meal.
But the price of the hostel includes breakfast, which was great.
Yes.
Yeah.
And looking at other islands that we were planning to go or could have gone to, the price of food is about right, maybe a little bit less than some of the other places, so it's not the worst. So
why we love this so much?
It's so quiet, and
imagine you sitting in the bar and there is a monkey or a few monkeys. There was at one point there was 4 monkeys just coming along to you.
Walking around.
One is a bit done, then got bitten by a monkey.
Yeah, pretended to be my friend and then he bit me.
Yes.
It was only a little scratch, but no blood was drawn. But it's been over a month and I haven't got rabies yet. So
yet.
So but that was fascinating. And then you just look around, look into the tree. You'll see these big pirate parrots, like the red and blue one, massive.
Yes.
And there were yellow and green ones.
5.
There was a lot of them.
Massive iguanas as well, green and beautiful colours.
Just walking around, minding their own business.
Little crabs as well.
Little crabs. Oh, there was you're just laying on the beach on the sun lounger, and in front of you there's a pig and a dog who are best friends who are just playing with each other all day.
Just best buds.
It's just so cool.
And the amazing thing, the island had
sanctuary.
And we obviously, you can take a trip. You have to go with one of the official people.
I mean, you say trip, it's a 5-minute walk around the island.
We saw flamingos.
We saw emu, wild pigs, sea turtles, stonefish. A monkey was there as well.
Yeah.
So
what made it special? It was beautiful weather, animals,
beautiful water. Yeah, and you just sit, relax on the beach all day if you want to. In the sea, they've got a volleyball net.
Yeah, we played most of the days.
Because we went there with our friends who played volleyball. So much fun. You can snorkel, you can kayak, you can take boat trips to see plankton. You can do lots of stuff, or you can just lay on the beach and drink and eat all day.
And because there was hardly anyone and the resort was so small, we felt like we can leave our phones on top of the table, cameras, anything. Yeah. You probably shouldn't, but
it was fine.
Yeah.
And I think this is a hidden gem. Not many people know about this. They go to Isla Grande, they go to Baru. This one is kind of missed out, and I think that's crazy, and it's such an up-and-coming one because they're doing work on it at the moment.
Yes.
They were making really nice bedrooms as we were there. I think they're gonna upgrade the dorm rooms as well, so it's gonna be even better than it was when we went there.
I know some people put bad comments about this hostel because you're allowed only 1 shower a day, but then why do you want to shower? You wake up in the morning, go wash your face, brush your teeth, whatever, put your bikini, swimming trunks on. We stayed all day on the beach.
All the day in bikini and swim shorts.
Till the evening, had a shower and
it's fine.
Went
Absolutely
to bed.
Fine.
Yeah.
So this is going a little bit under the radar, so definitely check it out. If you're going to Cartagena, check out the price, see if you can do it. just do it. 100%. This is our favourite place, and we wish we stayed longer, to be honest.
Yeah.
This is our number one
Yes.
place to go in Colombia.
And the animals is just animals.
Crazy about the animals, but
Yeah.
it was so cool.
Yes, so cool.
So
Coolest place.
yeah, so that is our top 8 places for Colombia.
Let's do a little special mention to Barichara.
Barichara, a small town. We didn't stay there long. It's a very small, beautiful town.
That's where we saw a massive tarantula just walking.
And there's some
on the
great
side
views
road.
there as well. So
Beautiful views.
Barichara is really nice.
As well. That's probably it. Rest
Yeah, I think Palomino could have been nice, but we had the worst weather.
Yeah,
we honestly had the worst weather.
actually.
So there would have been a nice beach, tubing, loads of restaurants. So it would have been good, but we had thunderstorms, so that kind of ruined it for us. So special mention to those two. Again, if you like the video, give us a like and subscribe.
Yeah, and keep watching the rest.
And yeah,
More to come.
Yeah, more to come. See you on the next vlog.
See you. Bye.
Bye.